Hi, welcome back to U-Tips for You. Today I want to talk to you about healthy diet tips and adding more fiber to your diet, which is real important, especially if you're losing weight. When you add fiber to your diet, it actually raises your metabolism because it pushes the food through your system a lot faster than if you don't have bulk fiber in your diet. And there are two types of fiber that we're concerned with. And that is insoluble fiber and soluble fiber. And the insoluble fiber is the fiber that's really not dissolvable in water. It's whole wheat flours and oat brands and things like that, and nuts. And the soluble fiber is dissolvable in water, and those are the oatmeals, apples, citrus fruits, some vegetables, and you want both of those in your diet. Of course, you want to get them in your diet throughout the day, but one of the best times to get them in your diet is in the morning, in breakfast time, because these are all real great breakfast foods. And I recommend two types of breakfasts, either a hot breakfast or a cold breakfast. And that's what I do. I've done it for years. I prefer to recommend the hot breakfast, which would be a mixture of oatmeal and grains. And then if you're running short on time, of course, you can go with the cold cereal. And I'm going to cover two ways that I do the hot breakfast and the cold breakfast, and what I do and how healthy I can make it for you to have. And I think you'll like it. And when I have these breakfasts, I'm full for hours. I work out, I work, and it'll probably be 5 hours before I'm hungry again to have something. And again, when we're full longer, we don't eat as much, and it's a great way to lose weight. Okay, so first I'm going to talk to you about the oatmeal breakfast. And I don't just have oatmeal. I have a mixture of different types of grains in my bowl, and I always cook it in my microwave, but with milk. I use a combination of soy milk and skim milk, and I do that because the soy milk has a little sweetness to it, and I just like the flavor. But you certainly can stick with the skim milk, which of course doesn't have any added fats. So what I do is, and I'll tell you first what I use. I use Quick Oats oatmeal. This is just one that was on the Quaker Guys is the one I'm talking about, but this one I happen to get is the no name brand from Walmart, big one, because I use a lot of it. I also use a multi-grain hot cereal, which contains more than just oats. It has rye, barley, and wheat too. And I use steel-cut oats because I like that little bit of a crunchiness, not so much crunchy, but it's a little firmer in my oatmeal. I add that in as well. It's Irish-style oats. I get a lot of my oat products and brand products from Trader Joe's. If there's one near you, they're great for that. And in my container here, I put oat bran. I take it out of the package. I put it in a container. It stays fresh. And I also add a little cream of wheat or farina into it. So what I one other thing, wheat germ, which is extremely healthy for you. Very rich in all kinds of vitamins, vitamin E, folic acid, zinc, phosphorus. And you can put them all into your bowl. You cook them with your warm milk. I put them in the microwave. I just cover it all with milk, and I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, then I stir it, and then another 2 minutes. And I do it for 4 minutes because the steel-cut oats take a long time. And for me, for my size, it's enough. I use just a teaspoon of each, a rounded teaspoon in the bowl of each of my oats. And then I take the steel-cut oats and the multi-grain, which is a big combination. You'll see they're actually chunkier and bigger. Okay, and I'll put those in. And then I'll put in the oat bran. Okay, you get the idea, right? See, they're all mixed into the bowl. And if you're, maybe you're a guy, you need a little bit more. Maybe you'll want to use 2 teaspoons or 3 teaspoons of each. Find out how much of it works great for you. Then you put the milk and you put it in the microwave and you cook it. When it's done, I put a dish over it for a few minutes while I prepare everything else. And then it'll kind of soak up all of the moisture, and it'll get a little thicker. And with my breakfast, I'll also always have a fruit. My preference of choice is blueberries because of the antioxidants, and I keep them frozen, and I'll buy them in the summertime and I'll freeze bunches of them, and then I'll just put them right into my oatmeal. Or, you know, whatever's in season. You can have an orange or a clementine. I sometimes slice strawberries. Slicing bananas into your oatmeal is great. You can put raisins into it. I do that. I also will put in cranberries. This basic plate of oatmeal will be full of nuts and dried fruits and fruits, and because you want a good balance of not only just your carbohydrates and fibers, but you want to get some protein in there too. You want to have as complete a meal as you possibly can, and your body will love this. This will last for hours with you. I got here a pile of the nuts that I'll eat with breakfast, and I wanted to show you. Dried almonds, you can use raw almonds as well. Raw sunflower seeds, I'll eat those. I'll eat 3 Brazil nuts every day, 2 or 3, which is recommended. These are the richest source of dietary selenium that you can find. And they're great to have every morning. I have walnuts. I love pistachio nuts. Those are raw. I also eat pumpkin seeds or raw pepitas as well. And I don't eat a ton of them. Of course, everybody's concerned that nuts are fattening. I have not found that to be the case. I'll have a little bit of whichever one I feel like eating just to add some protein to my breakfast. And I'm also going to give you another tip that I do, and you may or may not be a lover of tofu. I happen to be. I usually slice off about a ½ inch to an inch thick slice of firm tofu, and I smash it into my oatmeal. You don't even taste it, but it's a great way to get that protein and calcium into your oatmeal and into your body right first thing in the morning. Now, what I also wanted to mention was, now if you're in a hurry or you prefer cold cereal, there's still a great way for you to enjoy high fiber and still get the benefits just having the cold cereal. And I suggest that you mix cereals. That's what I do. I really like it better. I like the different textures. I like that you can get different vitamins from each cereal. Maybe you're a Cheerios lover and you also love Raisin Bran. And so you just mix some of them together and it gives you a real interesting chewy flavor. Put some of the sunflower seeds in, the pumpkin seeds, maybe some walnuts. Walnuts are so good for you. I can't stress enough how great these kind of breakfasts are if you have high cholesterol. They lower your LDLs, your risk of diabetes. These diets rich in grains and whole grains are just wonderful for you. And you should always, as a base in your cold cereal, have a high fiber cereal in there. By high fiber, I mean greater than 5 grams of fiber per serving. This one has 9, and Kellogg's has an all bran. You know, it's the really grainy, little pellety types of grains. You wouldn't want a whole bowl of it. For me, I wouldn't, because it's not as fun. But mixed in with another cereal, like I love Heart to Heart, I'll mix that in. 7 grain whole grain flakes, and I like Flax Plus multi-bran cereal, and I'll mix all that in together with some fruit or bananas and some nuts and some dried fruits, and that's my breakfast. And like I said, it lasts me for a very long time through my workouts, keeps you full. It's a hearty breakfast, it's healthy for you. It's fiber in your diet that we all need, so it keeps you regular, keeps your metabolism going. So I hope you'll try it. And let me know how you like it. And I'd love your comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because I have lots more great diet tips coming up that I think you'll really like, that'll help you slim down, stay slim, stay fit, feel good. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye now.